everyone, welcome back to my channel. You have been faithful viewers and subscribers, and I want to say a big thank you for sticking and staying with me. Today, I want to help you to prepare for your Principles of Business exam, your CSEC examination. I want to help you to get that one that you desire. And so today, I want to do this short video on financial institutions. Financial institutions. What do you say is a financial institution? Well, today a financial institution is one that engages in financial and monetary transactions, and some of these financial and monetary transactions including making deposits, giving loans, offering investments, and even exchanging your foreign currency. You're able to buy foreign currency, and when you get it from abroad, you're able to sell foreign currency. Now, based on that definition, are you able to identify any financial institution? Three, two, one. Well, if you said any of these, you are correct. If you said the central bank, commercial banks, credit unions, investment companies, brokerage firms, insurance companies, mortgage companies, and any other that you would have identified, you are correct. So, the one that we're going to be focusing on in this video is the central bank. The next edition or the next episode, we will look at commercial banks. But let's jump into the central bank. Who owns the central bank? Of course, the central bank is the bank for the country. And so the central bank is run, owned, and operated by the government of the country. Well, we say that it is the country's leading bank. We usually call them central bank, but they all central banks have a name that their country is in it. The name of the country is in it. So, for example, our central bank in Jamaica is the that's correct. The Bank of Jamaica. The Bank of Jamaica is the central bank of Jamaica. Now, what is the purpose of the central bank in Jamaica? Now, the central bank is really and truly the government's bank. They transact operations on behalf of the government. They carry out the government financial policy. They manage the exchange equalization account. They carry out all of the issues of the government loan stock. They act as registrar of government stock, and they sell the government's treasury bill. They give the government advice on financial and economic measures, and they supervise the banking system. So the central bank does all of this. Let's look at it a little more in detail. So here we have it's the government's bank. It transacts the government's business, carries out government financial policy, manages the exchange equalization. It owns and protects the gold and foreign currency reserves of a country, right? And you can see the others here that I mentioned earlier. Now, these are some of the responsibilities of the government's bank, the central bank, the Bank of Jamaica, to issue notes and coins. It's the only bank in the country that has the responsibility to issue notes and coins for the country. No other bank has this responsibility. So that is one, it issues notes and coins for the country. Next, it is the banker's bank. These are just some of the functions of this bank, right? And what they do as the banker's bank, the other banks have account in the Bank of Jamaica. So the commercial banks will have their accounts in the Bank of Jamaica. So what we mean when we say it's the banker's bank, it means that the banks bank at this bank, or they carry out their deposit, their withdrawals at the government bank, which is also called the Bank of Jamaica. All right, moving along really quick. Lender of last resort. No, this bank, the Bank of Jamaica, does not facilitate account for citizens. It's for the banks and the government, right? So we cannot go open an account at this bank. We cannot go get a loan at this bank. But of course, for commercial banks, it is a lender of last resort. What do we mean by last resort? You have to try all other means before you can come here. When all else fails, then you will be assisted here. All right? And so that is what we mean when we say lender of last resort. You can't come to the central bank first. You have to try all other means. And then when all else fails, you go to the central bank. Now, we're going to pick up this in another episode, right? But until then, I hope you are able to define financial institution, to tell me a little bit about the central bank. Give me the name of the central bank in Jamaica. Tell me some of the functions. Remember some of the function we said it carry out the government financial policy. It supervises the banking system. Those were some of the functions that this bank serves. It also issues the only bank in Jamaica with the authority to issue notes and coins. It also is the banker's bank. And finally, it is the lender of last resort. And when we say it's the lender of last resort, we say you have to go to all other sources, and when they fail, you come to this bank. This is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to like, continue to share, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. And thank you so much for watching.